Yo, what's good YouTube? J-Baller back with another video. And as you guys saw recently, I did a best team epics video, or I showed you guys the best team epics. And the first one I ended up doing was Jonathan Lucroy, and I did a review on him, so also be sure to go check that video out. And today, this is the second one we've done. It is flashback Orlando Cepeda on it's the legend Orlando Cepeda on the Cardinals. And as always, I'm going to go through the rundown. What do you have to do? How do you get him? And is he worth it? What's his stats like? All that stuff. So be sure to like if you enjoyed or this helped you out. So I'm just going to go through and let you guys know how to get him. So like it is for every team epic, you got to win 2 games on rookie, which is really easy. You don't really have to go over it. Just really easy. And then here we go. You need 15 strikeouts with all-star flashback Michael Walker, which you get from collecting 15 Cardinals. And this one, if you get him in the play versus CPU, you just gotta keep quitting out until you get him pretty much, and then it's pretty easy to get 15 strikeouts in the 9-inning game if you have him. So that's easy. And then if you use him and try to get him in Conquest, which is what I did, I just kept quitting out until I got him, and then once I got him, I actually tried to tie up the game if he didn't have, because you can't get 15 strikeouts in 3 innings. So I tried to tie up the game and then just have him keep going longer to get strikeouts. But I think I ended up having to do a second game with him. So you should not have to do this in more than 1 or 2 games. But strikeouts is definitely easier than doubles or triples or stuff like that. So you shouldn't have too tough a time. You just gotta maybe have to quit out a few games until you end up getting him. But so yeah, and then epic 3, you're gonna need 3 wins on CPU, on veteran, blah blah blah, like always. And then this is actually helpful because you could, like I say for all of them, you could work on the next missions for the next team you're thinking of doing. So if you're thinking of doing the Yankees, you could start working on their missions if you have them unlocked. So it can be kind of useful, and then you just watch Netflix or whatever, just pass by the time. And then once you're done with that, bang, we are here. And you need 3 home runs with all-star flashback Carlos Beltran, which is what you get from collecting the whole Cardinals. And then yeah, so this one I had him leading off. You have to have him first in your lineup to make it maximize his at bats. And in his first ever pitch, he hit a home run for me. And then after that, I had like a 4 to 5 game drought without home runs. But basically, I just played Conquest. I had him leading off in my lineup, and then since he was the first batter up in the game, if he hit a home run, I just played the game. But if not, if he got out or had a single or double or something, I just quit. So I tried to make it go by the fastest it could, and then you just quit and then go back into a game. And then within a little bit, you should get 3 home runs. You just power swing, and he's a decent card, so he has some good power. It's not the hardest thing. And then so once you end up doing that, and only 3 home runs, that's not too terrible. I know, like the Conquest mission, you needed, I think it was like 10 home runs with certain players. So just 3 home runs, that's not the hardest. You'll get it eventually. And then you need to exchange Cardinals like you have to do for all the team epics. But this one is Cardinals, so I pulled a decent amount of packs, so I had a bunch of duplicates lying around. But I had to use all my commons, all my bronzes, and some of my silvers, but none of my golds. So if you're the type of guy who pulls packs a lot and has a lot of duplicates lying around, then you should be fine. But if you're the person who just has 1 of every card just for the completed collection, then you might be in trouble. But it's not the end of the world, because you could just be patient and put in some buy orders for some Cardinals and then end up exchanging all of them. But if you're someone like me and you pull packs and you just want to get them as fast as possible, then you'll have enough and you just feed all of your extra players, and then you end up getting him. So yeah, I'm going to go to the collection on the market and we can compare the prices. Because like I said in my team epics breakdown video, I said that these Cardinals were one of the best values to do, just like the Brewers, because there's no diamonds, and these are the only expensive players, and they're combined like 15k, 16k, so the whole collection is easily under 20k, and probably around like 17, 18k. And Matt Carpenter, I'm not really the biggest fan of him in this game, but this guy Juan O or whatever, he's actually decent, and I'm sure he'll have a place in lots of people's bullpens, so you guys can make use of him. And yeah, but the rest of these guys, I know Carlos Martinez, he has a chance to go gold, a good chance to go gold this year. But yeah, this O guy, you can make use of him, and the rest of the guys, it just depends on your team if you want to use him or them or not. But definitely the main point, it's a good value, one of the best starter collections to do. So let's go take a look at Mr. Cepeda's stats, and also be sure to comment and let me know which team epic I should go for next. I was thinking of maybe the Rays for BJ Upton, because I have their whole collection, but I'm not too sure. So comment down below which one I should try to go for next and which one I should review. So Cepeda, 94 overall. I've used him a decent bit in Battle Royale, and I'm not gonna lie, at first I was a little iffy on him, because his stance was kind of weird, very similar to Adrian Belche's stance. It's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like you're kind of like close to the plate and kind of, sticking out and uncomfortable a little bit, but you'll get used to it. I did. So he has first righties, 90 contact, 63 power. The 90 contact is very noticeable. He doesn't hit a ton of home runs versus righties, obviously, because of the kind of low power, but he has a really good opposite field hitting ways. Or what am I trying to say? He's really good at hitting opposite field against righties. That's what I've noticed. He has a lot of doubles and stuff, singles and doubles, but not a ton of home runs versus righties. But versus lefties, look at that, 98 contact, 95 power. Versus lefties, he's pretty much one of the best cards in the game, and especially if you get what I've noticed, like an off-speed pitch or a nice little curveball or something, he can really pull it well and hit left field bomb versus lefties. And also with the 90 vision, 87 clutch, he's definitely a really solid player. But I mean, you can't really argue, he's ages better against lefties, but righties he's still good. He gets singles and doubles, but the fielding, it's not the best. It's not Edgar Martinez level. It's not like in the 40s or whatever, but it's 68, 70, 68, so that's doable. And it's at first base, so first base is probably the least important that you're gonna need fielding at. So it's not really too big of an issue. His hitting makes up for it. So also he has 60 speed, which, like I said with Lucroy, it's definitely not bad for his position. 40 stealing, he's obviously not going to be stealing bases, but the speed is just nice because he could smoothly go around the bases like you need him to, and that's just a little extra feature that isn't too bad with him. So yeah, that's Orlando Cepeda. Let me know what you guys think of this, and comment what other team epics you want to see, and comment if you like Orlando Cepeda, if you use him, or if you don't like him. And if you enjoy this, please leave a like, it helps me out a lot. And if you're new here seeing my channel, please subscribe, it also really helps me out. I really appreciate it, and thank you guys for the support. I think we're like 6 or 7 subs away from 200, so thanks a lot, you guys. And that's gonna wrap this up. So that's Orlando Cepeda's review, and I'll see you guys later. It's Jay Baller, I'm out. Peace.
They always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate